Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have something very exciting, or at least I think it's pretty exciting, and this is $1 makeup. So I did make a purchase from Shop Miss A, which if you don't know, it is a website where you can buy makeup and a lot of other things for $1. Most everything on their website is $1. They do have some other stuff that is not, but everything I did purchase today was $1 except for this. I purchased their sponge. It is the AOA Studio Paw Edition Wonder Blender, and it says it's super soft, which I agree, and this is now wet. It looks exactly like the Real Techniques one, but this was $1.55 because 55 cents of it does go to support animals in need. So I thought that was really cool. I do have everything for a full face except for concealer. They were sold out of the concealer in any shade that would have been mine, and I'm pretty sure the foundation won't work for me either because I think it's too dark, but I bought it anyway. So I did zoom you guys in because we are going to go ahead and start off with the eyes. So I did get this. This is the Amuse Cosmetics. Also, I did want to mention that Shop Miss A sells different brands on their website that are $1. So you can get like LA Colors and stuff, but they also have other brands, and their own brand is called the AOA Studio, which is what this sponge was from. But this eyeshadow palette that I got was the Amuse Cosmetics eyeshadow purple palette. So this was the only one that was actually in stock that was an eyeshadow palette. It is purple. I also did get this AOA Studio Velour eyeshadow in the shade Holiday, and it looks so stunning. It is stunning actually. My sister let me swatch it, and these things are like unreal. She bought some too, and she let me swatch hers for so that I didn't have to mess mine up. It kind of feels like a ColourPop like Super Shock shadow. And then I also did get this AOA Studio crystal powder in the shade Tiger Eye, and it's just like a loose glitter. You may not be able to see it that well, but it looks really pretty too. So we'll see what look we kind of end up getting out of this. But first I'm just gonna prime my eyes with some concealer. I am using the Makeup Revolution concealer to do this. Like I said, they didn't have any concealer. It was all sold out. And then we're gonna use the sponge. This one feels exactly like the Real Techniques one. I bought the Zuri Flawless Shaping and Strobing Face Contour and Highlight Kit. So it comes with 4 shades here. But I want to try to use this shade right here to set my concealer. Very powdery. It kind of gives up a lot of powder when you dip your brush in. And so I'll be talking about this a little bit later when we are doing like bronzer and contour and whatnot. To step into the palette, we're going to take the Amuse Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It actually looks like a really nice crease color. So even though it doesn't fit with like the color story of this, I appreciate the color because it looks really nice. So this is a really nice shade. It seems to be blending out pretty great. I am having to build it up a little bit just because it's not super pigmented. Next I'm going to take this shade in the palette. It's the one directly underneath crease color that we just used. It's like a lighter purple color, and just dust this in my crease as well. Also, they do have brushes on their website. I just didn't buy any. They do have a set that looked really nice. For $10, they had an eye brush set, and then they had like face brushes. I bought the highlighting brush that a lot of people talk about is comparable to the Anastasia highlighting brush. I actually really like that color. It's like a nice wash of like light purple. There are 5 shades in the palette that are mattes, and then there are 4 that are shimmers. So far these shadows are blending really nicely, so I'm excited about these. I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm just going to dust this right in my crease as well. Oh yeah, that one is pretty neon. So from here I'm going to be taking the darkest purple in the palette and then building this up in the outer corners and running it a tiny bit into my crease. I would have liked to try out like the more neutral one, because that's probably one that I would use more often. So there are some shimmer shades in this palette. So they do feel nice there. They all kind of look pretty similar when you swatch them on the hand, just subtle differences. But I think I want to bring a little bit of like a different color story to the look. So I am going to pop into this AOA Velour eyeshadow right here. Like I said, this is just really stunning. It's in the shade Holiday, if I already said that. And it just looks so freaking pretty. So I actually prefer, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I prefer to apply a shimmery shade with my finger. So that's just what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Yep. Hello. Okay, so that eyeshadow is stunning. I'm not sure if you guys can like really see it. Deepest purple again, and just build that up on the outer corners so that it meshes right in with that shimmery shade. Alright, so I did get a primer, and this is the AOA Studio Wonder Skin Mattifying Primer. It looks like this. It's kind of runny. Kind of smells like the e.l.f. Glow Lotion. It was kind of messy when I got mine. I opened it just so that I didn't have to open them all in the video, and it kind of got everywhere. I guess there was a lot of product in there, but I couldn't hold it without it just like oozing out. Okay, and so I did grab a foundation. I did tell you guys this. I got the Santee Flawless Perfect Finish Foundation Smooth Natural Drop Liquid, and there are 0.7 ounces in here, and it does have a little dropper on it. Yeah, this in no way is gonna match me. I ended up getting the shade, it doesn't say on here. Maybe it said on the packaging before I tore it off. I think I got something beige, smooth beige, true beige. So it's not really dropper material. It's so thick that I feel like it can't even get anything in the dropper. So I'm just going to like paint it on my face like this. And I'm going to take the sponge. This again is the AOA Studio Wonder Blender. And we're just going to pounce this in. It's not very full coverage. It looks pretty dewy on the skin. The sponge to me, it's not as bouncy as the Real Techniques one. It seems almost more like a little bit more stiff, but not like super stiff. So thoughts on the foundation. It looks really glowy and looks really healthy, like natural skin. If it was my color, I think I would like it more, but it also looks pretty dewy to me. I'm not sure if you can like see the shine on my face, but I definitely can. Like I said, I didn't get a concealer, so I'm just using the Makeup Revolution one, and hopefully this will help lighten it up a bit because it's definitely too dark for me. But I got the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Brightening. So maybe this will help a little bit with trying to brighten up my face. Alright, so it does come with a little sifter on top, so I'm just gonna tap some off into the lid. And then with the other side of my little sponge here, I'm just gonna get the powder and then just press it on my skin. Can you guys tell a difference of the highlighting effect? I feel like this side looks brighter, which is good. That's what we wanted. I'm not sure if it's the foundation either, because I didn't really notice, like on this side, my pores don't really exist a lot, but they also like exist more than they do on this side where I put the powder, but I have no pores now. So like I said, I am just going to be taking this on the rest of my face because I normally set my whole entire face anyway using to do that. Also, since it's brightening, I feel like it'll help with the foundation color because it's so wrong for me. So far, I'm really liking this powder. It definitely brightened up my face, I feel like, because now I don't look so Oompa Loompa-y. Next, we're going to move on to brows because I look scared without my brows done right now. So I did get this Amuse Cosmetics Matte Long Lasting Pro Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Brunette. This is what it looks like. So you have this end, which is the triangular shaped kind of end. And then you have on the other side a nice spoolie. Just going to spool through my brows here. The spoolie wasn't my favorite, but okay. So let's see if this color matches. It says it's brunette. So the brunette color is pulling a lot more like red almost, but it feels really creamy. It's gliding on fairly easy. Just the color is not my color. It doesn't look horrible, but it's definitely not my color. It has a strong red undertone, but it wasn't bad. Like, the creaminess of it was nice. It applied really easily. And then I also did get a brow gel. So this is the AOA Studio Go Brow Fiber Gel. So this must have been like a brown color because it's not clear. So this must have been for brunettes, but it doesn't have it on the actual packaging. It definitely is getting in there and like grabbing my hairs and coating them. And this color is definitely more brunette. It's a little scratchy on the brows. Definitely made them darker, like added a color to them. Okay, so moving on from eyebrows, we're gonna go on to the face, and we're gonna be using this. This is, again, the Zuri Flawless Shaping and Strobing Face Contouring and Highlighting Palette. They have this one shade, which we used earlier to set my eyelids. Then they have this contour shade. This one's supposed to be a highlight, but it doesn't look very highlighting to me. It looks like a white powder with shimmer particles in it. And then there's one more here that's supposed to be more like a bronzer is what I'm guessing. It's more warm tone. So what I'm going to try to do is take this one, the more warm tone one, and try to use this as a bronzer first. They didn't have very many bronzer options. I felt like that was the one thing they were kind of like lacking in. They had like cream contours and like stuff like that. They just didn't have like a lot of like bronzing type stuff. It's definitely a lot more orangey on the skin than I was anticipating. I'm gonna try and go into this shade right here, the more cool tone one. Okay, so that toned down the orangey one a lot. Okay, so I have decided I'm moving on from that because I'm kind of struggling. It doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look the best. I did get this blush. I'm sorry, I didn't know that almost everything I got was from AOA. I got this blush. It's called the AOA Studio Perfect Blush in the shade Darling. Online, this looked incredibly cool toned. It looked like super, super purple. It is cool toned, but it's not like it looked online. It's very subtle. I did get this highlighter, and this is the AOA Studio Wonder Baked Highlighter. And I got this in the shade Cream Puff. It looks like a nice white shade that'll match me. So this is the moment where I get out my highlighting brush. So I got this little guy who feels incredibly soft for a $1 brush and really nice. This is the AOA Studio F19 brush. This is their little highlighting brush. It's not bad, it's just not like the beaming highlight. And because it is a baked formula, I'm kind of having to really get my brush in there. It kind of looks more like a sheen. And this brush was really nice. I really like this brush and it feels incredible. So I'm just going to take this palette again, and I'm just going to take the crease shade right here because I don't want too much purple going on down on my bottom lash line. So I'm just going to take the crease shade that we used and just run that along the lower lash line. So I'm going to take the darker purple shade that we used here and just run this along the bottom lash line really closely. I don't want to smoke it out. I just want to get it like right up next to the lower lash line. I got a mascara from them as well. This is the AOA Studio Fat Lash Mascara. And I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you can see if the mascara really does its job or not. The mascara compared to no mascara on the other side. And I think it like did a really like a decent job. I did have to build it up to get to this point, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, for $1, you really can't beat it. Okay, so that mascara actually made my bottom lashes look like really long. So lastly, what we have is lips, and I have a few lip things here. So I did get the AOA Studio Wonder Lip Liner in the shade Naked. Okay, so here's the lip liner here. I think it's actually a really pretty color. It didn't take like a lot to get it on, but I kind of did have to apply some pressure to get the color to show up more, but I think the color is really pretty. So then I actually did get the AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Naked. This one doesn't smell too good. So the swatches on the website made this look a lot darker than it actually is in person, which was kind of what I was hoping, was that the swatches were just off on the website because this was the most nude color you could get. I really like the color. I think it's a really nice nude for my skin tone. It doesn't feel like it's sucking the life out of me yet, but it does feel a little bit drying, so if you don't like drying things, stay away. And then lastly, I did get this AOA Studio diamond lip gloss in the shade Glitz, and it is supposed to be a like diamond lip gloss, so it's supposed to be really shimmery and beautiful. So as I'm putting this on my lips, it's not really lip glossy, it's just like glittery. It's more of just like a glitter, not necessarily a gloss. I mean, it's pretty like once you get it on your lips, but it's just not really a gloss. And I've had to dip into the little tube like 6 or 7 times to even make it look like this. But don't get me wrong, like it's really pretty. It's just if you're looking for like a gloss, it's not a gloss, it's just like shimmer glitter. Let me zoom in. So this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's just like I said, not a gloss. It just gives you that like nice glittery shine. Okay guys, so that is all I have for y'all today. I'm not sure if they had a setting spray on the website. I honestly don't know if I even checked. But that was everything today from the Shop Miss A website. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm going to do a quick little rundown to let you guys know what I think is really good. First off, I really actually do like this eyeshadow palette. I think that if you could get your hands on like the more wearable one, or if you are a purple lover, then this is a really nice eyeshadow palette. It blended fairly well. The shimmers were kind of underwhelming. I mean, I didn't put one on my eye, but the swatches of the shimmers were underwhelming. But working with the mattes was really nice, and I think it did end up making like a nice purpley look on my eyes. So, and for $1, I mean, you really can't beat it. If there's anything you really want to buy from this video and that I would recommend, it's this velour eyeshadows. This was incredible. So amazing. I love this color. This is in the shade Holiday again. It's kind of like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow, but like creamier. Like it feels like a cream, but it's, I don't even know. It's just amazing. One swipe, it was on my eyes, and it's there, and it's so pretty, and I can't get enough of this, and I need to buy more like ASAP. I don't think the foundation was bad. It definitely wasn't my color. I like the way it looks on my skin. I think it looks really nice right now. After I put on the powder, which I do think is something that's really amazing. I don't have pores now. I look poreless, and it definitely did brighten, at least for my skin tone. So I would totally recommend the Perfect Setting Powder. And again, I did get mine in the shade Brightening. This brush, the highlighting brush, was really, really nice. I would totally recommend this already. The eyebrow products honestly weren't my fave. I kind of stick to what I know when it comes to my eyebrow products, and I've been using the same one for like ever. So that's honestly what I use. This sponge for $1, I really don't think is bad. It feels really nice and squishy. It blended my makeup on. $1? Are you kidding me? Like, come on, this is really good. I really do like this. I can see myself using that more in the future. I'm not sure about the mattifying primer. I would have to let you know back on the mattifying primer to see how it does. I think the blush was really pretty. I'm not a big fan of the contouring palette so far. I do like the shade that I use to set my eyes. All the lip products I actually really do like. Again, just with the lip gloss, it's not really a gloss. It's kind of more just like glitter. Anyway guys, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Again, this was all from Shop Miss A, $1 makeup. I think it was pretty great, and I found some good products that I think I will be using again. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. I love every single one of you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I will be doing a 100 subscribers giveaway once we reach that point. But yes, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic year so far, and I hope you guys are having a blessed day or night wherever you are, and I will catch you guys in my next video.